Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have a Whisky.de/Whisky.com exclusive. Yeah, this is one of our own bottlings. You will not find it anywhere else except on Whisky.com and Whisky.de. And yeah, this is a Jamaica rum. It's called Blue Marlin. The rum came to us from distributor, and he I don't know why he had it, but he sent it to us. We tried it, and I was still a bit of a rookie there. That was before I went to Martinique and learned a lot about rum. I just recently had a professional rum tasting with 6 rums. And learned a lot about there as well. But I still do have not much knowledge about Jamaica rum. It still will take a few years until I visit more rum locations and find out more about rum. Because today I do have a special rum, because this is a Jamaican rum in Jamaican style. So this is a high ester Jamaican rum traditionally made in Jamaica. It's a blended Jamaican rum. So it's all from Jamaica, but it has 2 distilleries behind it. One of them is the Long Pond. It's in Clarkstown, and it was the Long Pond Sugar Factory, and now it's from Nations of Rum, Jamaica. Then we have Clarendon in Mondymusk. There once was the Mondymusk Sugar Factory, that is now this distillery, and also since 1980 with the National Rums of Jamaica. So I think National Rums of Jamaica is, from what I've heard, is kind of a big deal there. And yeah, blend between these bottlings, between these distilleries, 43%, and it is a high ester. Yeah, what else? The Blue Marlin. It came to us. I always wanted to do the a blended series, Animals of Scotland. I wanted to have the Highland cattle as a very sweet one, sherry sweet, cuddly Highland cattle. Then the smoky, mystical unicorn, the national animal of Scotland. And a few other ideas I still have, and we're still on that. But then they came to us with the Blue Marlin. I was like, maybe a different label, and they were like, yeah, it has the Blue Marlin on it, but you can change the label. And I thought about it, and they gave us. We have 2 of them. There's another fish, and we thought, rum fish, nice, works. So Scotland animals, rum fish, works. So we went with 2 rums and 2 animals for the rum. And let's have a look at the Blue Marlin Jamaican blend. And this is hefty. So this is definitely not a beginner's one. This has high ester. That means the fermentation is ridiculously long. They don't go with hours like the Scottish. They don't go with days like some of the Scottish. They go with weeks, and it has at least 1 or 2 weeks of fermentation to produce that kind of high ester. It has a nice sweet touch to it, a little bit of a rum, that raisin, that bourbon sweetness all around, and then it hits you with the high ester, which is kind of an over-fermented touch to it. Some evil tongues may say a little bit of a bio-waste. And that really just gives it off a little bit. So you think about apple crumble that has been left on the shelf for too long, or maybe it has been burned a little bit and then left on for too long. So it really is a bit of a it is a bit disturbing. It can be nice when you have a little bit of that when someone is a little bit rotten, has also a sweetness tone to it, which might sometimes smell a little bit nice. That you might find that in there as well. So it's really strange for someone who doesn't know anything about ester. Like, you're describing stuff that I would not have in my drink, and that might be right for you. A lot of people don't like the high ester stuff, but some people really do like it. It's even more controversial than the peat in the whiskey, the peat smoke in the whiskey. So let's try it. Starts off really nice as a rum, sweetness, a little bit of raisins, and then it hits you with tons of high ester. The first sip I had was like right on the edge what I can bear. This is a bit too much. So this is not a 2-sip rum for me. This is a 1-sip rum for me. This is too much. So it has really a lot of ester. And I would estimate 200, 300, 400, maybe 450. Yeah, probably 350 in the high ester spectrum. Yeah, in the I think grams per hectoliter. Not quite sure, but I think it's the same as ppm. Definitely not a three sipping rum for me. Wow, this is it's intense. Yeah. So I don't know if you've ever had any high ester rum. Write it down in the comments below. I'd really like to know how many people did have high ester rum, and if you never had one, might be too high for the beginner. If you want to know really what it is and not just dance around and find out like, oh, this is a nuance, is it really that, is it or not? This is a high ester that you can't miss. So if you want a high ester rum, that is a high ester rum. I did have high ester rums, I think it was from Réunion, not quite sure, maybe some other French thing. It was a Grand Aron, and it had 1,300. Another bottling had 1,500. They were unbearable. Sorry, you couldn't even use it for baking because it was just the taste was just too far away, and it was just horrible. I seldomly say horrible to rum or whiskey, but that was far38 off. This one is right at the edge for me. 2 sips over the edge. Yeah. So you can buy this actually at Whisky.com for 38.90. Well, that is a German price. It might vary depending on if you're in the Netherlands or Belgium. That always depends on your tax. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.